All right, guys, this is going to be my last session for today. We are going to be playing the SP1C. This is a Tier 7 German light tank. It's the standard light tank for the tech tree. And it's an interesting one because it's kind of like fat, yet you're still kind of supposed to play it like, I guess, sort of sneaky. It's an interesting one, right? It's definitely an interesting one. What I like about this vehicle is that it has really good damage per shot for this tier, but the shell velocity is really, really bad. That's what sucks about the gun. You just have to kind of get used to it. The mobility is also kind of lacking. What's decent about it is the view range. Concealment is, I would say, average for this vehicle. I'm not running it with low noise exhaust in this slot. I think I'm actually going to do that. I think it would be better to do this because you get more out of it, right, overall. I think even iUxin has said this. So 41.55% concealment we're going to get here, and I'm going to put optics here, and then we have the mobility improvement system tier 3, and I love putting these things on any vehicles now that I need more mobility out of rather than turbo. Bounty turbo will get you a tiny bit more speed, but this also helps your dispersion. And DPM, dispersion, aiming time, all kind of just average for this vehicle. But I think what really is good about this vehicle is its ability to hit someone for 220, and also it has heat. So you have 210 pen on a tier 7, so when you get into those tricky situations where you're trying to pen like heavies that are coming in, you can definitely get lower plates or maybe even upper plates or like, turrets at tier 7. You can fight them off using the Mechar heat, high explosive anti-tank rounds, right? So that's all good. I looks like I can upgrade this for field modifications. We'll just do one for now. And it gets us what? Plus 1% to hull traverse speed. Hip hip hooray. And yeah, we're going to go with that. I'm just going to load all EPs here. I hate that you have to do this, otherwise it gives you like the alert. And so we'll get into the games, guys. I have full concealment here, situational awareness, snapshot, smooth ride, and then 47% recon, 47% intuition, and off-road driving. I thought about using Brothers in Arms. I might switch it, but I just threw this on there. I hit recon first, and I'm like, maybe Brothers in Arms, actually. But it is what it is, man. Like, I don't really care all that much. Like, tier 7, it's going to come down more to, like, skill. Like, I don't think having half Brothers in Arms is going to make that much of a difference for me. So let's try this vehicle out. Again, we only have one setup because I don't have full field modifications for it yet. And we've played 15 battles. We have a 15%, or I'm sorry, played 15 battles. We have a 47% win rate in this vehicle. And I'm doing really good in terms of damage, but it might just be because I haven't had good teams and I've had to run to the back and do damage, right? Rather than do a lot of spotting. So we're going to try and see how these games go. I hate that I don't have the, like something happened with my Marks of Excellence. I think it's actually because I had to change my MOE, my Marks of Excellence mod, because it wasn't working in game. So instead of Levois, I went with like a different one. And now I can't see my Marks of Excellence here. There's another mod within Aslanes where you can see the Marks of Excellence, but it's wrong. Like it's like an outdated one, so that the information is actually wrong. But if I go into just like statistics or whatever, we can see in awards that we are at 45.34%. So in 15 battles, I don't think that's that bad. Let's get into the games, guys, and see what we can do with this vehicle. We have done Waffle Panzer, T100LT, and T50 today, and they've been interesting sessions. Definitely the Waffle Panzer session and the T100LT session have been interesting sessions. So let's see how this goes. We're going to give it our best shot. So we're going to be facing an AMX 1357, which is probably the last tank I want to be put up against, especially if it's a decent player, and it looks like this guy's a decent player. But we have to just give it our all, man, try our best. They have a T52 as well. We have a Type 64 and an AMX 12T, and they also have a T52. Or an AMX 12T, rather. So I guess that's a fair lineup. T52 against Type 64. And yeah, the mobility, guys, to say the least, kind of lacking on this vehicle. But it'll get there, you know. I think the mobility improvement system definitely helps it out. T52, pushing hard, very interesting. I want to be right here. Right here is where you can stay safe from pretty much every shot. Good, that should be ours. And because the mobility is not great on this thing, I'm probably just going to stay here. I don't want to risk it and make this run. Like, I will if the team requires it later on, but I'm not going to do it from the start like I would in, like, T100 LT. So that's why we're just hanging out here. So again, just be mindful of the shell velocity on this thing. Like, you really, really, really have to aim way ahead your shots. And we did so there. Good 205 to the T52. I don't think this has been a bad start. Because the AMX is there, I just want to kind of do like this real quick and see if we're lit. Doesn't look like it. So he might be in this location. Where's Cromwell? Okay. I'm hoping that these heavies are comfortable in their areas now, and now we're going to try and make this quick little run here. Let's see if the 1357 is sitting in this bush line. There he is, right there. Give him a quick greeting and run. Okay, he's really mad. He's really mad. Yeah, we definitely made him a little angry there, I think. He's chasing after me, man. But I think it's good we kicked him out of that spot, and now I think it definitely made a big difference. We didn't get, like, really anything out of that, right? But I think it made a big difference getting him out of that location, because now the entire team can push this side of the map without fear of being lit by anything but the 12T. And this is the thing with playing light tanks. Sometimes you make really big plays that are important for the team. I'm not saying that we wouldn't have won this game if I didn't make that play. I think we were crushing this side of the map anyway. But it really sped up the process, right? I'll say. I'm going to load the heats for this guy. Hopefully he gets lit one more time. I saw the Arty just hit him there, so he's got to be still close. Because the Arty shell didn't splash, I don't think. See how slow the shell velocity is? I thought that missed. It's almost amusing how slow the shell velocity is, I won't lie. Good. That was a 4-minute game. So 767 damage, 194 assist. It is what it is, guys. We got 1 kill out of it, but like this is the reality of the game. 4-minute game. We countered the AMX 1357. We kind of countered the T52 as well. I think we did what we had to do. We didn't get a whole lot of spotting damage or anything like really good out of that game, but this was a slaughter. So what can you do, man? This has been my lowest WTR, like, in probably months. I've been over 9K every single time, and we just haven't had a good day today, man. Matchmaking and RNG hasn't been super kind to me today, unfortunately. But maybe it's just been extra kind the last few weeks and months or whatever. But we're giving it our best go. I feel like this clan is just kind of dead. I said good morning. Private message me if you want a platoon. It's just like no response from anybody, dude. It's kind of sad. I'd like the Baboon clan to be a little more active, but trying to help people get those things for the clan. So this map's always interesting, man. I think what I'm going to do... Sometimes I like to go over to this hill, and sometimes I like to just poke here. I think this tank is going to work better poking here. Because again, 220 alpha, if we can find one person to hit, like that's all we really need, you know? So I like to knock this tree like this. Oh, that was actually really bad. Just sit in this bush though, we don't really need it. Really, dude? I hate people that are like this, man. Okay, I guess I'll go to the hill. Since this fucking douchebag wants to take the bush. And it's gonna literally push me out of it. Skoda? Sorry, dude. Okay, make up your mind, man. I'm trying to poke with you, so... Okay. I don't know if he did that on purpose this time, or I really blocked him again. Like, it's just so crowded over here, man. I don't know how else to angle myself to kind of... Okay, that's a fair trade. I'll take that all day. Kind of a stupid poke by the AMX. At least I would back up to make that poke. We can hit this guy right here if he pulls back, which he will. There we go. That hit like right on top of the gun mantlet. I'm kind of surprised that didn't ricochet. Waiting for this AMX to poke again. He probably will. This thing actually has decent gun depression too. I've noticed VK's right here. Okay, put him there. Support the Skoda. I don't want to get hit by anyone here. I just realized how exposed I was. Okay, I'm going to load the heats for the OI if he's going to make that poke. Not quite time. Help if this thing had a little bit better DPM, but it's a light tank after all, so it is what it is. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything to the Tornwagen. Gonna hope this OI pokes one more time. Okay, it's KV2 instead. Bounce that one too. Okay, bounce that one too. Just absolutely fantastic fucking RNG that I keep getting. These games, man, I swear to God. That one probably hit his gun mantlet, and the other one probably doinked like off of his track. I think that's fair enough with the heat, man. I'm not gonna like really complain about that one actually too much, because heat is just like, it has to be flat, man. It's very trollish. Okay, bounce the Cheeto with heat, that's fine. He was kind of turning, so whatever. That missed. Pollock's poking. Just come down. Right there. Hit him there. It's like so weird. You hear the gunfire and then it's like boom, and then you hear the pen. It's like the weirdest thing, man. It's really funny. Shell velocity is so slow. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's fine. Just back up. The KV4s are really weird, man. I never know where to pen these things. Might blind fire that? Oh, wait a minute. I don't know how that one missed. Okay, got him there. Now we run. Take one more if I have to. Okay, missed. Hit him there. Move. Where's the end of this freaking little hill, dude? It's like the whole front of this tank is like flat. I just never know where to shoot it. Like where is the weak spot on this thing? Like you can't shoot the cap apparently. Help. Okay, he missed. I don't know where to shoot this thing, man. Trying not to get hit by him. KV4 is going to have a cleanup kill. Like, can you guys turn around, bro, and help me with this freaking KV4, man? Like, holy crap, dude. 210 heat isn't even enough to kill this guy. We did 2462 damage. I don't think that's bad. But, like, goodness gracious, man. These KV4s, I literally have to look at the armor profile and figure out where the heck I'm supposed to shoot this thing. So I feel like some of those should have went in. The lower plate is a little weak. We did hit him in the hatch and the side of the hatch. Incredible that we couldn't win that game, man. I think like we just had really bad players take the hill or something like that. Because I mean, I was holding off one of their most powerful tanks in that game for like 2 or 3 minutes, man. This guy's chasing me down. Yeah, look at, holy crap, we're just making up for way too many people. Our Skoda was a good player, but other than that, actually, he's not even a good player. He just played very well. So let's look at battle hits. So this didn't pierce with heat. Kind of hit the corner. This didn't pierce on the hatch. That didn't pierce on the hatch. That didn't pierce on the hatch. And that one didn't pierce. But I kind of wanted the lower plate. So like the lower plate's good. I guess if you hit it here, maybe it's flat. You can hit it like under here. So I'm going to look at the KV4. Let's see. KV4 watt. Sorry, tanks.gg. We'll go here. 3D model. Live. And this has 204 to 227 pen, which is kind of close to the heat on that. So yeah, your options are right here. Lower plate, which is where we were kind of aiming. The hatch, but you got to hit it flat, and it's 225 there. 220 here. And then this is like 190. Depends on the angle, though, I think. So from our perspective, this guy was like almost like this coming at us, and his gun would have been like kind of like at the end there anyway, like that or whatever. So like there's very few options. The lower plate's really my best bet, right? So this thing has a lot of freaking armor, man. Really does. Like that's pretty crazy. And it makes sense, right? Because we only have 210 pen on the heats, so it makes sense that we weren't really able to pen this, but we were getting orange because if we high rolled it, then it would have went through. So yeah, that's a tough tank to deal with, man. you know? But like in that game, right? I think it was a 6-7-8 game, wasn't it? In that game, I wish you could sort this by like tier, but like our Skoda T56 is a tier 8, right? Um, we had a T29, we had a KV5, which I think so. Is it KV4? Wait a minute. The KV5 is a tier 8. Isn't the KV4 the tier 7? No, this is a tier 8 too. This is how bad I am with these tanks, man. So what is the KV5 then? Is that the tier? Hello. Can I not search that? It's like your website's broken. So the KV5 is a tier 8 as well. It's the premium version of the KV4, I guess. Fair enough. But like the KV4 is arguably, and like the Tornwagen maybe, they're like some of the most powerful tanks on their team, man. And I'm holding off one of the most powerful tanks on their team, and like we still couldn't figure out how to win this game, man. So that was interesting. I did 2462 damage, man, which is making up for too many people. Anyway, let's play one more, guys. Actually, is that the first game we played? Or the second? It was the second, right? Yeah. So I'll try and play two more, maybe. And then that'll be it, man. We'll have a session of 4 different vehicles for you guys. I'm trying to give you guys as much as I can because I'm going to be going on vacation. Not this coming week, but the next week after that. KV4 has insane armor, man. It's really thick armor. It's all flats. I'm thinking, all right, the heat should be able to handle this at this, especially at this close range where I can kind of aim for the flat spots. If it was the KV3, which I think is the tier 7 version of it, probably would have been okay. I'll be honest with you guys, I hate it when people don't even move at all to try and like change their angle so that you can kind of slide by. See how that G-Sor like forced me to go like this, like out and around him, man? Like I think it's just me, but when it comes to light tanks, like if I'm playing anything else, I always let the light tank have an easy passageway because I know that it's going to matter how quick they get to where they are going. T29 camping, interesting. Okay, we got type 61. I'm gonna put this like right. It's got to be like right there. Yep. Just gonna take a blind right there. See if we're lit. No? Take one right here. Okay, we are lit. Spotted the Panther though. So that would tell me that the 1375 might be in this bush or like might be here or something, or someone is able to spot me from here. It could be like the Type 61 or something like that. But I have 42% concealment, right? So like I think it's probably the 1375. Okay, I tracked him. Trying to give myself some information here. I don't think anyone is sitting here. 430 is coming through. I am spotted taking that though. Could still be getting lit from here, it's possible. What do I want to do with this? I think I just want to go back and support these mediums at this point, man. I don't. They're all sitting there, and so like we're leaving this area of the map pretty wide open, and I don't want to get rushed because it's pretty easy for people to rush you here when you have no support. We have the Indian, and that's about it. That's kind of able to support us there. I'm wearing these things so long, my ears are starting to hurt. And then what ends up happening is they'll start poking here and stuff, so I'm just going to go try and help these guys. This is a 7-8-9 game, so I don't know how much I'm really going to be able to brawl with any of these enemies. The 432 is a tier 9. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that thing? And I should add, I don't really blame these guys for sitting here, because it's kind of risky to take this, you know, like this area. But it's just the way the game has turned out, right? So there's 1375. That's what I've been waiting for. So now, because no one else is here, I'm actually going to load an HE. We can counter this guy. What's the HE pen? 45? Probably should be enough. Greetings. Hopefully this guy's on reload. Beautiful. That's how you counter an enemy light tank, man, right there. Okay, good stuff. I love when you hit someone with like a big caliber gun or like HE and their tank like literally does this. It like flinches when you hit him. It's pretty funny, man. That's what it looked like his tank did. We hit him with the HE in the turret and his whole tank was like, oh my god. I'm thinking we can get a tiny bit more aggressive with this. Let's see if we can maybe spot for these people in the back. We'll try and spot the Tiger and the E75 if they're pushing in. Hopefully I'm not here too late. The mobility on this thing is just really lacking, bro. It's really fucking lacking. I really dislike not having good mobility. I'm just being honest with you guys. It's the biggest pet peeve of mine. I hate not having mobility. Or lack of mobility. Like, it's still a light tank, but this thing is just a turd for speed. Not able to really spot much here. Let's just go like this. Okay. Ooh, I hope the Panther did not light me there. Good. This thing has good concealment, man. I'm glad I put that freaking low noise exhaust in the scouting slot. So let's just counter this Panther for now. Let me breathe, man. Take a breath here and just figure out what's going on. I think IS and AMBT and M103 will be okay there. There's only a T44-100 that's unlit and the Crusader, but I'm not really concerned about Arta. Good, they push into the Panther. Let's make sure these guys don't poke around. BZ is poking around. Okay, nice. There we go. I don't want this guy to blind fire me, so I'm going to sit like right here. Found the T-44. That was a good shot on the 176. We're going to take a look at that one after the game. That went perfect, like into the very lower plate. The bottom of the lower plate. Already trying to readjust to get shots. I would just go like this. If I were him, he'd probably be fine. How can I do something with this? Do we have to just be patient here, or like what's up? I'm going to try and extend myself just a little bit. I'm getting impatient. E75 should not really have the range to spot me. 272 meters. By the way, there's another mod that I found that gives you the distance that everyone is away from you. And I really like that, because I can see exactly how far he is away from me. I'm going to sit here and see if we can outspot like the TVP or something in the meantime. I'm trying to be useful, but this is an interesting game, man. I'm trying to be as useful as I can. That guy was like, "Scorp, don't be a pussy." He's like, "Affirmative," and you see him full blast going up the west side of the map. That's funny, man. He's like, "Affirmative," freaking doing 50 kilometers an hour coming to help them. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, let's see if we can maybe get involved with these boys up north. I'm gonna retake this location right here and just try and help these guys. Yeah, I'm coming. Stop clicking on me. I hate when people click on me. Yeah, that was a really bad play. This part. Beautiful. It's not even my spot, but we'll take it. I'm gonna just fling a shell right here, kind of see if I'm lit. No. Alright, we're gonna start advancing in this area. I'll try and help these boys out, man. Because they're pushing in. I want to support them. If we weren't spotted taking a shot here, we should be okay for now. There, TVP and Typo in the back. Crusaders here. That's interesting. Okay, just gonna go dark for a second here. Or sit for a second until I go dark. Come out. This thing, I just feel like this thing should be faster, man. It's just so sluggish, dude. I'm gonna poke this, try and help with this TVP if I can. I'm trying to support the AMBT. Good. Good fool by the AMBT. I think we can now push the type. I'll help you. Oh, you're reloading? Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just take a shot. Apparently I can't even get low enough to stay away from this guy. We can right here, though. Beautiful. We gotta start pushing these guys if we want to win this. I'm gonna come all the way around. Tap. I'm not going to cap because I want to put myself basically right here, so these guys have to shoot me instead. Like, this is where you take one for the team, man. So I'm going to sacrifice myself, hold this corner so that they can't really poke. This. They have no choice, right? Like, they have to come and try and reset, but I'm going to be here to pester them. T-44 pushing here. Good. Just got it. And I fell over. Yeah, okay, take your shot, man. Ooh, you just lost the game. Suck it, bro. 1324 damage, 569 assists, guys, 6 spots. I don't think that was bad. We kind of had to negotiate that game quite a bit, though, right? We'll play one more because we're at 36 minutes. I try and keep these things to like maybe 40 or so. We'll play one more. I'm trying to give you guys a lot of content while I'm on vacation, so I think that was the right play, though. I didn't really expect the T-44 to come around, but I thought the BZ was going to have a shot at me there, though. I got way too... he definitely did. He just didn't take it. Because his bloom was probably like this. But I definitely got a little too aggressive with that. But we spotted the E75, right? And like, this is what I mean. You just want to... I think we still had an Artie alive too, right? So you just want to kind of put yourself there so that you don't give them any other options. Like, they have to try and push into you, and you're going to be there to pester them. So I learned about this new spot that I'm going to show you guys. I saw a Borsk take this location, and it's hit or miss. It's kind of like the equivalent of this corner over here. I'm going to show it to you guys. I hope we don't die trying to get there. Like, this is another 7-8-9 game, so like, I don't know what Wargaming expects an SP1C to do in a 7-8-9 game. We gave it our best shot last game, but like, holy crap, man. I feel like this tank doesn't traverse well either or something, because every time I'm around these edges, it like turns kind of slow. So I go right here, and you can kind of counter this and also counter this. You just sit right here like this, and you can go behind this rock as well to get extra safe if, you know, you're facing people right here like this. And then if you want, you have to just play around with it, right? So like, I can sit here and get a shot into the LT, and you have bushes so you're not immediately spotted, right? So we'll see if it works this game. I don't know. Why, dude? Like, why would you push that? It's really dumb, man. It's really dumb. But see, we can counter this now. This is why I like doing this. So we can hit this guy. He's going to be like, whoa, SP1C. Where did that guy come from? That's why I like this spot. And now it's like the IS is like, oh, the SP1Cs are like, it's annoying, right, man, for these guys? And that's your goal. is to just kind of like hold this, be annoying. You know, you're a light tank on a brawling map. Be annoying. Just trying to see if the LT is like poking over here. I think he backed down because he was last spotted here, but I don't know. We could have missed him. Maybe it's possible. I thought he was going to keep going straight. Come on. It's just an awkward spot, right, guys? Because like you got to get up behind this rock. But you just got to play around with it. I swear, man, it's like, it can be hit or miss, but sometimes it's a really vital spot. Like, see, now we're countering this Cannon in here. Oh my god, dude. Oh, we did hit him. That looked like it went way high, no? Am I wrong? That looked like it went way high. It could just be the shell velocity is so slow that it makes it look weird. Good, so we have the LT here now. See how well you can counter people in this location, though? Like, if you're creative with it? You just have to be mindful of, like, who's here, like... Because, again, it's weird, man. Like, in order to get fully safe, you have to get behind this rock. But I like it, guys. I think it's an effective spot. And it counters really well. See, now we lit the 1357. He can't poke. People can't get this flanking opportunity, right, on your boys in the mid. That's the goal. So just kind of hold this corner. Make sure the 1357 doesn't poke. Can even load HE if I want, but I don't have full intuition. I'd probably just want to have the APs loaded. 270 and 220. It's only a 50 HP difference. Some light tanks, it's like 80. I think on like the Hawk 30. So... And we can directly support this T25, and like the stats aren't going to show it, but I think we play kind of a vital role here because we're not allowing people to get comfortable here, right? Like if we weren't here, the LT432 could be having a field day like on our Caro and crap like that. So you guys got to stop throwing away your tanks over in that area, man. Like I'm here for you. You don't have to push it. Let them be impatient. I saw the penetration indicator there, like flat on the IS. I'm looking for that spot, and we shot at it, but we didn't hit it, even from this distance. So I'm loading the heat now. Yeah, shell velocity is way too slow. This is unfortunate. So this is where it's not going to work, right? Still kind of getting some spotting here, though, but the 1357 is about to rip me apart. Trying to, like, split these guys, right? IS is right here. Help. I mean, I don't know what else to do, man. Everyone's just kind of like doing nothing on the hill over here. So 1441 damage, 768 assist. You guys are seeing an odd one, right? It's not every day that you see like literally 4 or 5 enemies take this side of the map. Like this is rare in my opinion. And like our guys just couldn't hold it, man. These games, this whole day today have just been so strange, man. I've had like the worst teams, man. Even if we've won some of the games, like my teams have just been so strange. Like the plays they make, man, unable to hold the West, and like everyone's just kind of camping out here, even though like most of the team is pushing here and they're on the hill now, and it's like, do something, okay, do something, guys. But it is what it is, man. You have to always adjust to your team and randoms, right? You can complain all you want, guys, but that is the case. And yeah, that's it. I think I know we're gonna lose this one, right? So we'll just back out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this session. I think it's been an interesting one in the SP1C. We tried our best here, and we did like 1600 damage and like 700 assist or something like that. So just add that to this score. So 15, 17 damage. Oh wow, reserve's been popped. We did 15, 17 damage and 254 assist. Add that we did like, what was it, 1600 and like whatever it was, guys. You can see that. So the performance would be a little bit better than this over our 4 battles. And that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. We've done 4 sessions today. I hope this is enough for you guys. I might try and do like one more tomorrow, but just trying to give you guys a big mix of vehicles. And that's it. See you guys for the next one. Bye-bye.